Hello everybody, Hjelsa Farmer here and welcome back to the channel. So today we got ourselves a new truck. This is the Lizard F350 Super Duty. This is by Tonio. It is 26.87 megabytes of download. There are a whole lot of options and configurations that you can do with it. I'm gonna try to compare it with the already TLX2020. It's really similar, but you know, there are some differences. You have a whole lot of wheel options, light options. There are four different beds, two of them which are very similar. You have this flatbed and this flatbed, which isn't that much difference. This one you have these kind of black edges here, which you can actually unfold. And the color palette is more or less the same as on the TLX. I think maybe Argotonio has gotten the permission from 82 Square Studio to use the same color palette. So I tried to put up, well, that's against the sun, you know, the same same cars and same back beds, so to speak. But first of all, I just want to show you a cool thing about this one. If you press L1 and R1 and right stick up and down, this happens. It's really cool. So if you do it a little bit fast and synchronize it, you can get the whole car to jump. But anyway, we have a similar feature on the TLX 2020, but that's raising and lower the front section like so. A little bit more controlled, so to speak. So let's find this one and compare it to the TLX 2020 in the shop. So let's jump in the shop and let's have a look at it. You'll find it on the vehicles and cars. This one is 15 slots, base price of 32,160 kilometers an hour, 362 horsepower. Rim color, as you can see, a whole lot of really nice rim colors that you can have. Personally, I like chrome. Main color, let's just take this one. That's gonna change the upper part, whilst the design color is the bottom part. So let's take that also in this color. Configuration, you have standard or Super Duty 2. That's gonna put that sticker on the bottom there. There's nothing else changed as far as I could see. It's one of those menus, you know. But anyway, let's keep it like this. Wheel brands, you have Nokians, Michelin and Lizard. Lizard, it's only one option. In Nokians you have rim 1, 2 and 3. And bigger rim, yeah, of course, bigger rim 1, 2 and 3. And then in Michelin you have rim 1, rim 2, rim 3. Really crispy and nice set of wheels there. Lights, you have standard or 1, which puts a light bar on the top roof, or then number 2, it puts a light bar in the grill, as you can see in the bottom there. That's number 2. Or 1 plus 2 puts everything on and back to standard. Design, that's your front grille. So this is the standard one, normal black, plastic lizard, chrome black lizard, and all the way chrome lizard. Bumper also the same there. Whatever suits your, design. Extension, that is the let's see, yeah, that's the wheel rim. No, not the rim, but the arch. What do you call it? The arch over the wheels. You have standard. You have extension 1, which puts a plastic one, and then extension 2 is the same color as the car, which I personally like. Footboard, yes or no? So there we go. With this kind of configuration, it's gonna cost you 33,000. All the beds are in tools and miscellaneous. You have 4 different ones. Here we go. You have the standard body, flatbed version 1, flatbed version 2, and then the service body, which will hold 5,000 liters of fuel. Each and one of these are, let's see, 8 or 9 slots. Same with these, same color palette. Extension, you can change. You can have these, you can see when I change on the top. No, that's the extension, sorry. Over your wheels. If you take this one, the extension 3, I'm just gonna take that. I think there's a little bit glitch on this one. Design, you have standard or with the grid with lights, or grid 2 with lights. Back to standard. I like this one. Attachers, you can have it with a rear hitch, or inside you can have a gooseneck, or you can have gooseneck or an rear hitch. Now adhesivos is decals. So you have 4x4 and all this, but you don't see that much because of that extension on the body itself. So if we take away that, then you can see it. So then we go, you can see all the decals. As I said, if you take this one, that will cover over it. There we go. Flatbed version, same. You can have it with 1 or 2 boxes. That's just for decoration. I don't think it's a toolbox or repair box. Design, you can have it with lights on the top, forward or backward lights. Attachers with gooseneck and rear hitch, as you can see, or without. This one, the flatbed, same color options, light. That's just frontwards lights, yeah. Attachers also here, rear hitch, gooseneck, or both. This one, same color palette, 5,000 liters of fuel. I wonder if we can get a pallet inside there. We're gonna test it. Rear hitch, and of course no gooseneck inside. So as a comparison, I want to call it Ford F350, but on console it's called the Lizard, of course. The F350 is 15 slots, whilst the TLX2020 is 14 slots. The base price for the F350 is 32,000. The base price on the TLX2020 is 36,000. Now I've boosted these two up as, you know, like the benchmark, and I've put everything on them, customized them as much as I could. So the F350 as it stands there cost me 34,500, whilst the TLX cost me 48,000. Now there is a difference in engine setup. Whilst the F350 comes with standard 362 horsepower, the TLX2020 you can choose either 450 or all the way up to 510 horsepower. And as you can see, the same color palette, different wheel options. This one is not a normal flatbed. This is the one with, you can pick up bales actually. This is a mod review of the F350, but you know, this one I never used it before, but this is for picking up bales. Whilst this one you can unfold. So if you press L1 and X, it will unfold the black sides there, like so. You also have tension belts. I really like this one. And this one is just a normal flatbed, so to speak. Interior, basic, nice and tidy. And here we have the service trailer, which can hold 5,000 liter. I haven't tested it. This one I have filled up. It took a hot minute, but I went to the gas station and I filled it up with 1,300 liter of fuel. You know what? Let's go and test it. And yes, the front lifter will attach. The same as on the TLX 2020. You just have to be a little bit careful when you connect it, because the back or the flatbed, so to speak, will go a little bit crazy. So if you connect it like so, then you just have to change to the flatbed, disconnect it and connect it again, and away you go. So let's see if we can fill this up with fuel. Whoa, the brakes are a little bit easy. Let's see, there we go. We are filling up. As you can see, it is taking a hot minute to fill up fuel. L1 and X unfold the back door. Also, when you disconnect the front lifter, it goes a little bit crazy, like so, but then it's just disconnected and connected again, like so. Now can you, the next question is, can you connect the front lifter without the back bed on? No. So that's the same on TLX 2020 also. You need to have an implement on the back. So let's set up a couple of tests and I'll see you in a bit. So first test, cultivators. This is a Waterstad cultivator which requires 340 horsepower. It has a regular ball hitch which connects up to the F350. F350 has 360 horsepower. So let's see if the torch is high enough to pull this one. Yeah, it's doing it. 10 kilometers an hour. I don't know what the speed on this one is. 17 kilometers an hour on this one. It is spinning a little bit, but anyway, it's doing it. Now for the TLX, I know because I've done a comparison before with TLX towards the the Raptor series cars, and I know that this one will pull the flexi coil. This one is a cultivator that demands 500 horsepower, and the TLX has 510, and this one pulls it without you can even fast. Oh, I don't need to put fast farming on. It's fast farming by himself. Whoa. Now I don't think the Ford will pull this one. You know what? Let's just test it. This is a pretty flat ground, so maybe it will pull it. There we go. Oh no, that's too heavy. Can we jump it up and down while we're driving? Let's see, drive forward, L1, R1, up and down. Yeah, maybe it's easier to see here. So I got one more test to do, and I'll see you in a bit. Now I just wanted to test this a little bit. This is the new John Deere 9620. Well, this model here is 9620. This is the biggest one with 500 horsepower. This is by Sid Modding. Also came out today. This one really nicely detailed also. Should be easy to pull this 500 horsepower cultivator. Nice movement. So, next test, running a tool with a PTO. Now, I know the TLX has, I think that it has a hidden PTO underneath there, because I know the TLX2020 will run a Bailor without anything in between. So let's check it out, back up. And you can see the PTO, it's not going to connect, but I will get the option of, now I have unfolded, but unfold the Bailor, but I can also turn on the Bailor, L1 and square, even though the PTO is not connected. L1 and circle to lower the pickup. And away we go. We are making grass bales. Now, I haven't tested this with the F350, so we'll just have to see and test. If not, we just have to connect the front lifter. Let's turn it off, unload Bailor. Let's disconnect that one. And then jump in the Ford. I really like the dirt texture already on it, on the wheels. Let's see, will it connect? Yeah, it's connecting. There we go. Can we unfold the baler? Yes. Can we start it up? L1 and square? Yes. L1 and circle? Yes. So apparently this one also has a hidden PTO. You know, first time I saw Mr. CDP on Eureka Farms using the TLX2020 for farm work. I actually have seen pictures, you know, I googled farm truck and all those things, and people are actually using these kind of car or trucks for also farming. Maybe not for baling, but so this works perfectly. And I also yeah, I did pull out the Kvernland fertilizer spreader, and that will also work, but then you need this one in between, and it's going to go bananas like so. Disconnect, connect. This looks maybe a little more, I don't know, realistic. Oh, it's low. Yeah, it's a bit low with the front lift on. But there we go. I could have done maybe 100 more tests, but this was just a first look on the Lizard F350 Super Duty. A really nice truck. Many similarities to the TLX2020, I would say. I personally have my favorite. What are yours? Are you sticking with the TLX2020 or are you changing to the F350? I like this. So I think that was it for this first look on the F350. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber, wow, that's shiny. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss a future video. And I'll thank you for watching, and bye bye.